Have you ever wondered when the first happy hour in history took place? Let's uncork the bottle on the intriguing history of alcohol. Picture this. Humans, thousands of years ago, possibly even before the dawn of civilization, discovering the intoxicating effects of fermented fruits or grains, likely by pure accident. This accidental discovery sparked the beginning of a complex and enduring relationship between humans and alcohol. But when exactly did we begin this long-lasting relationship with alcohol? The earliest evidence of alcohol consumption dates back to the Stone Age, a time when our ancestors were just starting to craft simple tools, but they also discovered the art of fermentation. The first known alcoholic beverage, a fermented mix of rice, honey, and fruit, hails from China around 7000 BC. This discovery predates the invention of writing and even the wheel. Alcohol wasn't merely a means to an intoxicating end for these ancient societies. It played an integral part in their daily life. It was used in religious ceremonies as a symbol of communion with the divine. It even served as a form of currency, traded for goods and services. Alcohol was more than just a drink. It was a connection to the spiritual world, a token of prosperity, a symbol of hospitality, and a tool for trade. And from these humble beginnings, it spread, becoming a staple in human societies around the globe. From these early beginnings, alcohol became a staple in human societies around the globe. Fast forward to the Middle Ages, and alcohol had become a widespread part of European culture. Now, let's delve into why and how this came about. During these times, the process of distillation was refined, paving the way for the creation of stronger alcoholic beverages. The likes of whiskey and brandy, which we perhaps enjoy a tad too much today, owe their origins to this era. This method of heating and cooling to separate alcohol from the fermented mixture was a game changer, allowing for beverages with higher alcohol content than ever before. Interestingly, monasteries played a significant role in the development and proliferation of alcohol. Monks, in their quiet solitude, honed the art of brewing beer. They weren't just brewing for their own consumption, though. Beer was often sold or given to pilgrims and other travelers who sought shelter in these religious establishments. But why was alcohol so important to the diets of medieval folks, you ask? The answer lies in the water, or rather, the lack of safe drinking water. Since water sources were often contaminated, the fermentation process in beer and wine made these beverages safer to consume. Thus, they became everyday staples, quenching thirst and providing vital calories. So you see, alcohol's popularity is not a recent phenomenon. It's been a part of our history for millennia. So let's take a moment to look back at what we've learned. In the beginning, we explored the earliest evidence of alcohol consumption. Our journey took us back to the Neolithic period, some 10,000 years ago, where we discovered that our ancestors had a taste for fermented beverages. From residues on pottery shards to ancient recipes etched on clay tablets, the archaeological record paints a picture of a world already in love with the intoxicating brew. From there, we delved into the role of alcohol in ancient societies. We learned that alcohol was more than just a means of celebration or relaxation. In fact, it was deeply intertwined with religious rituals, medicinal practices, and even political affairs. Wine in ancient Greece was a symbol of social status, while mead in the Viking era was believed to be a gift from the gods. Our journey then led us to the Middle Ages, a period of great innovation and discovery. It was during this time that the process of distillation was refined, leading to the creation of spirits like whiskey, brandy, and vodka. This was a game changer, as it allowed alcohol to be produced more efficiently and in larger quantities than ever before. Finally, we arrived at the widespread use of alcohol throughout Europe. We discovered that, in a time when safe drinking water was not always readily available, alcohol often served as a safer alternative. Beer in medieval England, for instance, was consumed by both adults and children alike, not for merriment, but for survival. In essence, the history of alcohol is a reflection of our own history as a species. It has been with us through our highest highs and our lowest lows, shaping societies and influencing cultures along the way. Whether it's a toast to victory, a comfort in sorrow, or a simple accompaniment to a meal, alcohol has had a place in our lives for thousands of years. And that, my friends, is a quick sip of the long and intoxicating history of alcohol.